Morning, boys and girls. It's another Friday, and we're back at it. Oh man, what do I need for tools? The very basic. What do you use? Well, it's simple enough. It's not ultra expensive, as I've said many times in many videos and in articles that I've written for the magazines. You put your money into your tools and equipment first, and I think I mentioned this in the last segment. Ad nauseum, I'm sorry, but gotta pound it in up here. Because the better the tools and the products that you work with, the better the model turns out. Alright, so let's start off with this, okay? I suggest the X-Acto knives, okay? You can buy it in a set where you've got a razor saw, you've got the larger body, you've got this, and it comes with the larger body. But your go-to guy is here. I suggest buying a 100 count box of X-Acto blades. Might cost you around $29.95, but guess what? This all goes back to the basics of what I indicated in a video that we did a while ago. To this day and age, to build a box stock drag car using Slicks decals, it's $73. So you want to protect that original investment, correct? Best thing to do. Use these blades, they'll dull out, take it, throw it out, put a new one in. Okay, so we've got your X-Acto knife, number 11. Now, once again, a different style of X-Acto. However, what you see here is a scalpel blade, a number 11 from Squadron. Okay, you can buy them right from Squadron. What I do with these is I back cut them with a pair of side cutters, slip it in. These I use for foil. Okay. Now, it's always nice to have an assortment of stainless steel tweezers. Okay, lifesavers. Useful for peeling excess bare metal foil off, holding small parts, etc., etc. Now, once again, there's different variations of these. This is a pin vise. This is also a pin vise. This is your friend. There are those that would argue with me and tell me, oh no, old man, no. We got to use those Dremel blades. We got to get it done quick. Break one off inside of a engine block that you're building. You ain't getting it out. This you have much more control. The closer that you keep it to the body itself, the more control you have over it. You don't want it sticking all the way out here and having it doing the bendy flex, because first off, you're not going to get a true drill hole. That's number one. Number two, it'll go back to the aforementioned subject of it snapping off and you can't get it out. Okay. Nice assortment. I think it's $19.95. Different sizes of drill bits. Okay. It's easy. You loosen this, you slide your drill bit in, tighten it down, everything's copacetic. Also important, dikes, little ones, tiny ones. Great for cutting off small parts. Also used for cutting naturally wire, should you choose to, if you were wiring up your motor, cutting stainless steel, etc., etc. Now, this is medium viscosity super glue. I use this throughout my entire builds. Okay, glue your engine blocks together, glue all your parts on, etc., etc. Also, what I use, and this is very important, I apply it with these. These are the super fine. You can get these from, let me see, you get 100 count for I think $9 from Micromark. Okay, put a little dabble-do-ya on there with the super glue. Just touch it, touch it, touch it. Glue your engine block half together. Hold it for 20 seconds. It's like iron. Now the magic of this.
What are they?
They're ultra fine applicators. Now the magic of this is that it used to be back in the day when we used to put the cars together with the orange and white glue, and you would inadvertently drop the model, the parts would break. Okay? Now, with this, generally speaking, it breaks clean at the glue joint. You don't have that much damage done. And believe me, there's gonna be parts and stuff that slip out of your hand and hit the deck. It's all part of the game. Now, that's for general building. Now, for installation of glass in your kit, I use the Plastruct Bondine. Once again, I use the applicator. You touch it, you hold the glass in place, you touch it, it has a capillary effect, it runs around. And all you have to do is touch it in various places, and you can actually watch the glue joint roll around. Now, I had one of my Patreon kids ask me where I get my paintbrushes. Don't skimp on anything, okay? Yeah, you can go to an arts and crafts store and they sell like 15 brushes for $5 or something else like that. They're not going to last you. The points don't stay as true as what they should either. You're better off spending $2 or $3 per brush. Treat them well, they will last you for a long time. Now, this assortment is from the local hobby shop. Okay, Bob, and he's right down over the hill at Esther's. He carries a nice assortment in various sizes, from the ultra fine all the way up to the large. They all have a place. Take care of them, they'll take care of you. If you have to replace one every once in a while, so be it. But as I said, your tools and your equipment, the better that it is. You don't have to buy the ultra expensive, but as long as you're sticking with what I refer to as the Chevy Caprice with all the bells and whistles, you're doing yourself fine. Now, go raid on Michaels, go raid on Joann Fabrics, go into the craft section. This right here is called Liquid Glass. It's made by Close to My Heart. Alright, I use this for making gauge faces. You can also use this to install glass. Maybe you've got a mirror that you have to put a piece in and you want it to dry clear. So this is what you use. This is your basic needs here. Now, I also use Speedball acrylic India ink. You can use this to blackline your doors. You can use it to detail on your interiors where you've got your door lines and everything else like that. Cut it with water at a 50-50. Once again, you have to use a good brush. It's important. Use a thin little brush, and actually when it's mixed properly, you'll touch it and you'll actually watch it. It'll walk. It's got a capillary effect too. So, the last and not least, decal set. There is micro set, there is micro saw. I use the Walthers. This is available at any hobby shop, really. Sells trains. Walthers is a train company. Decal setting solution. This is my go-to stuff. This helps tremendously. Alright, so that's your basic tools. That's all you need. Okay? It doesn't matter if you're still working off a TV chair or you're working off a 15-foot bench. These are your basic go-to tools. You start here, like I said, put your money into your tools and your product first. And then, you know, add the kits as you go along. What are we pointing at? Yes. For us older folk. Jake's pointing at it going, a visor. Or the cheater glasses. Now, if Jake will turn the camera, that light right there, that's a magnifying light. So I can spin that down, turn the bulb on, and you can take an engine block, 1/25th scale, and it ends up being this big. For us really blind guys, that's the way to fly. Alright, so until next Friday, it's the old man from Lone Wolf Custom Painting. Have a great week. God bless. We'll be out.